All right, a quick disclaimer before we kick it off. I don't want you to sub to the channel. This is not clickbait. This is just information that I want to pass. I promise you that, okay? Okay, all right, we're going to get right into it. I told you guys the trilogy was going to happen long before anyone knew it was going to happen, right? You guys remember, go back, check out my videos, okay? I told you guys, okay? I was told by someone that was going to be directly involved with that particular trilogy. We're talking about Gennady Golovkin Canelo here. Okay, turns out I was 100% correct, okay? My source was 100% accurate. Even Gennady Golovkin has recently revealed to the media, yes, there was going to be a trilogy. September 14th, fighters had already signed contracts for the undercard. Aztec Stadium, Mexico was the most likely venue. And these are becoming facts now, okay? Rumor has become fact. And I told you guys this long before anyone knew this, so where am I going? Just be patient, okay? But yes, the trilogy, it was in place, okay? Now, Canelo went to great measures in order to avoid Gennady Golovkin, but how far is Canelo willing to go, right? I mean, like I said, everyone held up their end of the deal in that trilogy, and look what Canelo did. I don't want to get into it, just watch my other videos. So, now, like I said, the same source that gave me that information to me is telling me that Canelo Kovalev, the fight is going to be rigged. It's like, what? Sounds crazy, right? So the fight is going to be rigged. Basically, Kovalev is going to take a dive. Canelo is going to win by decision. This is what I'm being told. Okay, it's what I'm being told, right? And from the beginning, I knew something was off. I mean, with the Canelo Kovalev fight, I knew something was wrong, but it just seemed weird to me. I mean, and if Kovalev holds up his end of the deal, apparently there's going to be some incentive, a financial gain, a contract, something like a 3-fight deal, something to that effect, for taking this dive. Okay, Teddy Atlas recently said Kovalev was given a $2 million bonus for apparently no reason whatsoever. Okay, Teddy Atlas also said, Kovalev being paid a lot of money and just given a bonus out of the clear blue sky for no reason. So that's incredibly odd, really. I mean, Golden Boy, they don't just give money away, right? I mean, we know this. They play hardball. They don't just give $2, $3, $4 million bonuses out for no reason. And I thought that was incredibly odd, and even Teddy Atlas mentioned it, but it was like there was more to it that he couldn't say, okay? So, now here's the question, right? What if Canelo wins by decision? Okay, are you going to believe the fight was rigged? It was a fixed fight for Canelo. Or are you going to believe the fight, that's just how it played out naturally, okay? Because it could happen, right? Question number 2. What if the person that told me this got it wrong, right? They had the best intentions. They truly believe this information. They passed it on to me, but for whatever reason, they got it wrong. It was just a rumor and nothing more, right? So to be completely honest, I don't know what to believe. Look, your buddy Counterpunch Boxing, I don't know what to believe. I just wanted to share this information with you. And again, it is not clickbait. It's just something that I thought was interesting, worthy of passing on. I wanted to get it on record and to hear your thoughts. So I don't like to spread gossip, I don't like to make up stories or whatever, but like I said, the person has been incredibly reliable in the past. So then, okay, I really started thinking about it. Why is Canelo fighting Kovalev? I mean, this fight is incredibly dangerous. So why is Canelo fighting Kovalev? Although most of you, most of you think it's a cherry pick, and for the life of me, I will never understand that. So yes, I started thinking about it. Why not fight the trilogy? Why not fight Demetrius Andrade? Why not Billy Joe Saunders or anyone other than Kovalev, right? I mean, do you not find this fight highly suspicious? It is. I mean, we know Canelo always will take the path of least resistance. I mean, look at the career. We know this, okay? It's not a bias. It's a fact, okay? I mean, is it Canelo wanting to be great, right? But I mean, I think ultimately it was a way to avoid Gennady Golovkin and to kind of one-up Gennady Golovkin. That's what I personally think. And the fight, we know it's going to generate huge numbers for all the investors. So it's the next best thing to a Triple G Canelo trilogy. And by the way, the person that told me this, I know you're out there listening. Big shout out to you. And the next thing you're probably wondering wondering, again, is do I believe this? To be completely honest, I really don't know. I honestly don't know. But we all know boxing is incredibly corrupt, okay? You can watch documentaries about paid-off judges, fighters taking dives, you know, the mafia running boxing back in the day. I mean, it is no big secret. I mean, Bob Arum would tell stories of corruption. Go watch the documentary called, what is it, like Into the Sewer or something like that. It's basically, you know, case-by-case things or corruption in boxing. It's a documentary. And we've witnessed it with our own two eyes. I mean, one judge had Canelo Mayweather a draw, right? I mean, how do you have that fight a draw? That was a complete schooling, and a judge had it a draw. Adelaide Bird, I mean, 118, 110. I mean, look at CJ Ross. So we know boxing judges and officials can be corrupt, and we know fighters can also, they can fall victim to it as well, you know, but there are some good ones out there. I don't mean they're all bad. So, and also, I want to talk about the lack of VADA testing, okay? Why isn't Canelo testing, right? We all know Kovalev was testing all throughout the Anthony Yarde fight, but what is Canelo doing or not doing? And why is he not doing it? And if any of you out there listen to my previous videos, I really broke down, you know, the whole VADA situation. I don't want to get into it right now. I mean, so... do I sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist? Like I got a little tinfoil hat on, you know, and the aliens told me this, like what I know it, look, it sounds crazy. Like I'm hearing the words come out of my mouth and it does sound completely insane. But like I said, the person that gave me this information, I trust them, and they've never given me bad information. I don't know why they would start now, but there is a chance. There's a good chance that they got it wrong. Like I said, what they believed to be true was bad information. Okay. So, and, you know, the people that I talk to, these people, you know, they're with the fighters, and not just the guy I'm talking about right now, but other people I've talked to. You know, they fly around the country, the world with these guys. They stay in the same hotels. They eat dinner. You know, they're with them leading up to the fight 24/7, and that's who I get my information from. And, you know, really one of my most trusted sources is telling me that it's a rigged fight. So what do you do with that information? You know, as a YouTuber or a reporter, journalist, what do you do with that, right? And I thought about it. I was like, well, you know, it just sounds like it's got clickbait written all over it. You know, what if you're wrong? You know, you're going to look like an idiot, right? You know, so I don't know what to believe. I really don't. So, you know, I'm going to call it a rumor, I guess. I mean, you know, but we'll see. We will see. And will we ever know the truth? I mean, I doubt it. I mean, this would be like one of boxing's biggest, you know, scandals of all time. If this was accurate, if this was truthful, if this was real, which it might be, because like I said, why? Why is Canelo fighting this guy? And I know what a lot of you out there are saying right now. You're saying, well, because Kovalev is washed up and, you know, it looks like, you know, he's daring to be great and, you know, become a, what do you call it? A Mexican megastar, you know, in the world of boxing. I get it. I mean, I understand that. That's why Canelo is fighting Kovalev. But I think you guys are really underestimating Kovalev. I mean, seriously, like, he's huge. He is huge and dangerous. We know he killed a man in the ring. We know this, right? I mean, 2 close fights with Andre Ward. Okay. I mean, you know, taking Yarde on the way he did, you know, avenging his loss against Alvarez, right? After a devastating knockout, it was round 7, got knocked down 3 times. Okay. And still got up to and wanted to continue. I mean, Kovalev is a tough dude. Okay, I think his problem is Kovalev's problem. And I think now that he's with his new coach and his new trainer, you know, we're going to see a much better Kovalev on fight night. But, you know, but getting this information, it kind of takes the fun away, right? Because I really wanted to see this fight like an honest matchup between Canelo Kovalev. So if it is true, that kind of sucks, right? You know, but you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to look into this further. I know I'm going to get some more information and I will share it with you guys, but I want to know what you think. I mean, what do you think? Do you think this is complete insanity? Is it possible? I mean, could this really be true? Like I said, I believe the person that told me this, and it was more than one person. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Look, leave your comment below. And again, this is not clickbait. And if you feel I've wasted your time, I really do apologize. But I felt, you know, it was important information, and that I should, you know, pass it on to you guys. So I do appreciate, you know, your time and everything. So, and also, you guys, go over to Facebook, Counterpunch Boxing. And check out our Facebook page. We got a lot of good debates over there. And if you guys want to chat with me personally, I'm always in that group. You can tag me or whatever, and you know, I'll be sure to reply. So, all right, guys, leave it below. What do you think?